Hello, my name is Maggie Sapon, and I'm the owner and manager of Lelabes Couture. Once again, welcome to Lelabes Tutorials. I promised you the other day that I was going to do a tutorial on this small fascinator. So let's begin. I have removed a whole lot of the pins or the tags from the mold, so I'm going to remove the rest, and you can do so by using some tools. These are some of the tools which I use. These are some of the tools which you can use in millinery. You can buy them from the hardware store and they are very helpful. I'm going to use this to just help me remove the pins. So as you can see, I'm removing the pins very quickly and very easily because I'm using these. I don't know what they call them, but this is what I'm using. You can get some from the hardware store or on the market. I don't know what they call them though. There you go. So it's all removed. I'm now going to remove the heart from the mold, separate it from the mold. And this is how you go about it. First of all, you open up the underside, and then slowly, this is already stiffened, so it's not going to lose its shape, and it's very dry. And then you try and bring out the wooden mold slowly. You take your time, but you make sure that your cinnamon mold is very dry so that it doesn't lose its shape. And then you can take a tool. I'm trying to use a small knife, maybe a scissors. Sometimes you can use a flat. Mine is very tough, but it's coming out slowly. It's a slow process. You don't want to be in a hurry, and then you mess everything up. It's coming out slowly. And remember, before you mold your heart on the heart block, remember to put Vaseline or oil on it so that you can easily remove it when it comes to this time when you are removing. I'm having quite a hard time. Well, it's coming out. It's coming out slowly. There you go. It's coming out, which means, there you go. I lubricated the whole of the mold with some oil, vegetable oil. You can do so with shea butter or Vaseline, so it comes out. If I had not lubricated it, this heart would have stuck to it and it would have been a mess. But as you can see, the heart has maintained its shape. It has maintained its shape and it did not stick to it. So this is it. So you try and bring it back to the shape. You just fold it over from the base, and there you go. Very beautiful hat. Very beautiful hat you have. You can still use steam iron, your iron, to steam it, and everything will come back to normal. So this is it. And I taught you the other day that you have to remove the excess fabric. Remove the excess fabric from the bottom part so that you'll be able to work. You don't need all this excess fabric. You keep it because you use the pins to tack all this area onto the hard block. So let's go ahead and remove the excess fabric. And I told you the other day, when you cut, don't cut to the very edge of the fascinator. Leave about 1/4 of an inch space. So let's go ahead and do it. 1/4 of an inch, and we are cutting all around. Take your time and cut. I'm making this small fascinator for a client who lives in Europe. So your customers will come from all over the world. All you need to do is to make sure you have excellent work. You do excellent, beautiful work, and people will appreciate it from all over the world. There you go. So this is what I have. This is what I have for you. Very beautiful. The circumference and the base, the measurement is 19 inches 5/8, 19.58 inches. It's not up to 20 inches, and it's more than 19.5. So the measurement here is 19.58. I used this wire. This is the regular wire which we buy from the millinery supply place. Now, this wire, when I bought it, it looked like brass, but as it has been sitting down for maybe a couple of months, it has rusted. So how can I use a rusted wire on my Siname? That I have to do something about it. So what I decided to do was to paint my wire, the one that I cut to use for this project, to paint it. What did I paint it with? I painted it with clear nail varnish. Clear nail varnish, which you can get. I'm sure most of us have clear nail varnish. Sometimes they call it student nail varnish. This is what I used to just paint the all around. Because it's clear, you won't even know that there's a nail varnish on it. But I used it so that to cover the rust and also to prevent further rusting in future. I have painted it. Also, if you have a spray can, a spray paint, you can spray paint it. You can spray paint it black if you are going to use it on black, or whatever color that will match your fabric. But I decided for peaceful solution, I will use a clear nail varnish which is invisible. It just looks like an ordinary wire. So I'm going to insert, I've already joined the wire, measured. I'm going to insert the wire into the base of the fascinator. So the wire has been inserted. I have inserted the wire into the base of the fascinator. I have already measured it. I have joined the wire. I have painted the wire, and I have actually inserted it, and it's looking very, very good. So the next step, as I told you the other day, is to lock the wire in, which I said you can use a thread, a needle to do it, or you can use glue, Yoo-hoo glue to do it. This is my Yoo-hoo glue. It's come apart. I don't have an extra one, so I'm going to use this to lock it in. But I'm also thinking that I can actually sew it with black thread, and this is my black thread, all ready to go. This is my black thread, a needle, very big needle, and I'm going to sew it, very tiny stitches all around. And be careful, you need to use blanket stitches to just fix the wire onto the base. It is the wire that keeps the heart in shape. So I'm going to do that. After I finish doing this, I am now going to decide how I want to embellish my my fascinator. So this is